and became a pastor. And I
Mm.
want to come over to this man and shake his hand and thank him for putting God in my ear while we were blazing a fatty.
There you go. See?
Now, you heard what I said? I
Uh-huh.
put God in his ear while we were blazing a fatty.
Right.
And he said that to the church.
Uh.
I'm
Just
over here
like that.
bowing my head saying, oh, Lord, this is the first time I'm in here. You're going to have him expose me like this shit.
Right.
You know? But listen, as far as business is concerned, bro, you know I love you like my own.
Yeah.
And it's a crazy thing, but business got to take place. And I don't trust family. And
Nah.
my family, I mean, my nephews maybe. My nephews maybe. But there's other family out there that I would say no to quick in a hurry, man.
Right. Cause you know your best interest ain't their best interest.
Exactly. And right now, my objective is that generational wealth, bro. I don't want the money for me. I want it for my family's future. Because I
Okay.
don't want nobody crying about, damn, how am I going to make this dollar like my uncle did or whoever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
None of that. I don't need that, man. I mean, it ain't going to be in my conscience, and once I'm dead, I'm dead. But while I'm here, I got to do something. My employer last night, I told him I can't come to work right now because I came to the job and told him, right?
Right.
And I let him see my face. I was pissed off. I don't want to tell you what it was about because I don't want you to bring the troops out here. But I had an issue. I came to the job. I spoke to them and told them the way I was feeling. I don't want to be social right now. I can't be because my spirit is not on high.
Right.
You know, I'm really, really messed up inside. So, go home. Be with your family. Go. And I was telling them that I need to change my hours. I only work part-time, but I need to change my hours to accommodate my family. So they say, well, maybe you can go and get another location in the building. I said, another location? No. See, if I leave Home Depot, I'm not ever working for another corporation ever again. So while I'm here, you better absorb what you can get out of me. If you
Right.
let me go now. He
What?
said, let you go? Diane, oh, hell no, we're not letting you go. We need another department.
Right.
I'm like, okay. But now here it is. I only said it that way because I wanted to hear them tell me that. Make sure I still got my job.
Okay. Right. You needed that confirmation.
I had to make sure I get my information the way I want to hear it. Because I ain't gonna lie, I've been doing some fucked up shit. You know, I mean, I told you what happened with me in state, right?
Nah.
Bro, I lost my state job, bro. I didn't leave it. I lost it. Them motherfuckers fired me and said that I tried to hurt somebody.
That you trying to hurt somebody?
Right, me. I tried to hurt somebody.
Wow.
Nobody put their hands on me, bro. Nobody touched me. Why am I going to hurt somebody? With all the talk and rhetoric people put on my ears, I don't never put my hands on nobody. This is a 60-something-year-old man at the time, right? 70, I don't know. And he's coke-ridden because he was on detox there for coke. You know what I'm saying? And he's alleged that I abused him somehow. Where's the abuse? Where's the witnesses?
Wow.
And nobody did. The lawyer for my union ain't say shit, bro. He ain't speak. When they asked, does the defense have any objectives? They had a defense rest. And he said he put a rest because all the witnesses were in my favor. All the witnesses they brought were in my favor. Said, oh, he works this way, that way, the other. No one said nothing bad about me. But they said they couldn't find no other reason but termination. And when I said why, because we have to let you go. But you never said why. So I had to actually eat that.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so all my money for retirement is dead, and I'm working on zero right now, bro.
So wait, yeah, that means you lose everything?
Bro, I get nothing.
That's
And I'm
crazy.
still paying my child support.
That's crazy. That's crazy, Lord. Damn, boy, I know how much time and energy and effort you gave them fucking people, man.
Bro, it's been 3 fucking years that I've been trying to fight this decision. And nobody wants to take it because it's a conflict of interest because it's state. You know how much money an attorney can make with state? They're not going to give up state for a regular civilian person. Because the state can pay them a whole lot more money than I can. And that's how they treated a brother, man, after 19 years of working with them. And you remember in the beginning, I was gun-ho about my job, bro. I used to come near to your crib, burn one with you, and talk shit about my job, how good I did this and that. And I was proud of what I did, bro. I was giving them construction shit in the street. I wasn't giving them no union worker work. I would do 3 rooms of floors while a crew of cats would do 1 room and still ain't get it all done. I get all 3 done in a day and a half. And they let me go, bro. So now I'm out here. Listen, when we came out here, whatever money I had in savings was just those dollars. That's all I had, right? Couple of thousand. How many? I don't even know. It wasn't even 10,000 yet. Maybe 5, 6, 7, something like that, right? I gave it all to my wife minus $100, right? I think I had $2.98 in my account. Literally $2.98. All the hundreds of whatever I gave, thousands I gave to my wife, I kept 100 in my pocket, and I got my first job on my own out here that made $1,500. And from that day forth, I never turned back, bro. My first week out here, I made that $1,500.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get you up on a podcast or something, man, because yeah, man, that's a testament, man. That's a testament to how these jobs, there's no real security in the job. You think it's a security, and now you left to build a whole new empire, which is only better. Them letting you go is that's a plus for you, because now you have to tap into you. You gotta tap into source.
I'll be honest with you, bro. You know, it's difficult to tap into yourself with that entrepreneurial spirit if you have no rooters. Like people before you and shit.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you. That's the facts.
It's difficult, man, because I can't make all decisions by myself, and there's nobody out here that understands my grind.
Right.
You understand? I could come to you and just have a mere conversation and leave with something. I could go to that pastor from New York that I used to go to, and a mere conversation, and I'll leave with something.
Right.
Out here, I ain't got nobody.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Right.
Like, how many times did I service myself with a computer just by talking?
Right.
I came back and told you results. You be like, yo, that's what's up. That's what's up. You know, it ain't that you ain't got the skill. It's the fact that you don't know your skill.
Right. Because every time you had an issue, we spoke about it, and you took care of it. But listen, all I'm saying is this.
On the phone, you coaxing me through it. I get through it, and once I reach that hurdle, I'm sorry for hanging up on you, bro. But I reached the hurdle. You got me where I needed to be.
Nah, you gonna be good. You gonna be real good, my guy. Don't worry about nothing, because we about to put this shit together. 2024. Like I say, I tell everybody, there's nothing greater than what's in you outside of you. There's no job greater than that force that's within you, because that force within you is God.
No doubt.
The God is in you. The God that everybody give reverence and praise and think he's doing all this good, he literally lives in you. He lives in you. So when you tap within self,
remember how they say without works, your faith is dead? Or
right.
Faith without works is dead?
Yeah.
Well, when they say that God tells you that faith without works is dead, that means you got to be in motion for God to be in motion.
Well, look, I got a new twist to it, because actually faith without works is not dead. You don't need works. Christ came to fulfill the works, all of the works. Really, all you need is faith. And in fact, when you try to do the works without the faith is where we fuck up at. Because everything starts within. You understand? The works have been fulfilled already. So we literally think that we must do things. You must seek first the kingdom, and everything else will be laid at your feet. So you don't need no works to seek first the kingdom. All you need is faith to seek first the kingdom. The only way you can seek first the kingdom is to turn your 5 senses within. Take them from focusing outside of yourself and turn them within. Your five senses. What you see, hear, taste, touch, and smell. Fuck what's going on outside of you. We're going to turn all these five senses within, and we're going to find God. We're going to find the power. We're going to find the peace. We're going to find everything that we so badly want outside of us. We will find it within us, and then we'll be able to manifest its equal opposite outside of us. That's literally all it is.
Let me piggyback on that. God is within, not without.
Not without. And he could never be separate. In fact, when God separates from the body, we put the body in the dirt. We have a funeral. Because you was who you was before you got here. You'll be who you are when you leave here. You are the living, breathing, true and living, breathing God. That's who you are. Having a human experience. You are God having a human experience. You just forgot who you were.
You forgot who you were because you're in the physical form.
In the physical form, that's it. And we see, you thought you was the whatever title they gave you at that job, that's who you thought you was. You forgot who you were. And you relinquished the power within you. You gave that reverence to a job. And now the revelation has revealed itself that job ain't got no power. The power that you thought was in that job has been gone. Now you're left to go back to the original power, the only power, and that's within. You're left to tap back within yourself to bring greatness out into this world. That's it.
Well, I beg to differ, bro, because I never thought that they were power. Because, see, the reason why I really got fired is because I was one of those rebellious types. I never fell into the gap of their rulership over me. And
had you done that, you probably still would have the job.
I probably would.
Right. Okay. So that's why I say this is a bigger calling than you. Listen, D, listen to me, D, listen to me. Let's just say this real quick. You're gonna make $1 million in 2024.
All right, I accept that.
You're gonna make $1 million in 2024. Why? Because you are gonna tap into that power within you, and you're gonna manifest straight from there. That's it. You're gonna source everything from within. That's there's nothing greater than you outside of you. Nothing. I don't give a fuck what it looked like, what it's doing, what it got. It all came from within. So if we see something that we think is great outside of ourselves, it's not that, oh, it can't have no reverence or it can't be great. It's just that we know where the greatness was sourced from.
Right.
God only lives inside men. In fact, they say like you a maggot and God is separate from. No, God needs you to have this human experience. God cannot have this human experience without us, each and every one of us. So God is working within you to have this. Good.
When they say God is all places at all times, how the fuck do you expect that to be?
So in this material realm, see, the world we live in is the material realm, and it's literally created. First of all, this is a virtual illusion. None of this shit is real. The world that you think is real is just as real as a dream world. When you go to sleep at night and you have a dream and you wake up, you thought the shit was real. Well, guess what? It's made of the same substance as that dream. The waking world is made up of the same substance as the dream world. And I do believe when you pass, when you die, you'll wake up from this life as you woke up from a dream into the life. So and this is not me saying this. This is science. Science has caught up to what I'm speaking right now. So if you're into science, metaphysics, this is where science is at with it. So this is not something I'm just making up in my own head. This is real science right here.
Why do they call it eternal sleep? That means the physical form will no longer awaken, but the spirit will awaken in another form.
In another form. So what I say all that to say that this material world is a virtual illusion, and everything in the material world, like you can't just pop into the material world without first going through the imagination of a man. So nothing could just pop into existence in this realm without first going through the process of being imagined by a man in his mind, and the faith put into that imagination and held fast until it manifests into the material for other people to see and appreciate. But it must first exist in the mind of a man, else it cannot manifest in this realm. And the only thing outside of that that exists in this realm is nature, Mother Nature. So you see the trees, and that's Mother Nature, right? And we take these elements and we use them as building blocks. Because you can look at anything, look at your dresser. It's just the trees reconfigured.
Right.
Look at a house. It's just a bunch of trees reconfigured and some, the natural elements of the earth put together to make different things. But it takes the mind of a man, the imagination of a man to make these things happen. That is the power of God in each and every one of us. Our imagination, the ability to see something that's not there and manifest it into reality. So what we must do is focus our thoughts, words, and feelings to match the frequency of whatever it is we want to manifest in the material world, and it's ours. But that's hard enough to do, especially when you watch the news, especially when you listen to the average motherfucker who ain't got nothing coming out of his mouth but pessimism and doomsday, and the world is this, and someone did that to me, and I'm this. You can't listen to people like that.
Because that would destroy your whole spiritual life.
That will kill everything. So you got to turn the TV off. You got to turn people off, and you must meditate. You must go within yourself. Turn your five senses inward. Go within yourself. I can't tell you what you're going to find in there. All I'm telling you is that is where you'll find the greatest things you could ever find in this existence, within yourself. What you will find, listen, meditate, baby boy, and you will find every answer to every question within you. We look for these things outside of ourselves. We run around in circles. We get taken the wrong way. It's like, remember The Last Dragon, Bruce Leroy? He was looking for the master.
The master's within.
Right, but he was running around looking for the master, and they was doing them dirty. Remember, he went to them three Chinese guys with the fortune cookies. Like everywhere he went looking for the master, they was doing them filthy, because you would have never found the master until you look within. You are the master. And I'm telling you, D, you are the master. All you have to do is tune what you think, what you feel, and what you speak to the frequency of what you want, and keep it off the frequencies of what you do not want. And just like that, the world can't give you anything else. I don't give a fuck what you do in the physical. That's why they say faith without works is dead. No, that's a misconception. Trust me. The works have been fulfilled. That's what Christ came to fulfill, the law, fulfill the works. Prior to Christ coming, there were physical things you had to do to be in God's graces. Christ came and wiped all that shit away. You don't have to do a motherfucking thing. You ain't got to go to no church. You ain't got to succumb to no next person, no religion, no nothing. When you want to seek God, you seek first the kingdom within. Christ said the kingdom of heaven could only be found within. And the Lord's Prayer says that our Father art in heaven. So if Christ tell me the kingdom of heaven could only be found within, the Lord's Prayer says our Father, not my Father, not your Father. So not no mystical God you want to make up and say is this and that. We're not talking about that. We are talking about the Father, our Father, the Father, the creator of every man. So if you want to say Allah, Allah is not our Father. That's a specific God for a specific group. Our Father is the Father of everyone, everything. He is the creator of all, and he is within you. You access him by what you think, feel, and speak out your mouth. So if you believe in negative energy, if you believe in failure, you believe in lack, you believe in limitations, so be it in your reality. You will not be able to escape it in your material world because you believe in it. You think it's real. So this is what faith, all you need is faith, and your reality will always match what you have faith in. And I don't give, it's like this. If all you kept your thoughts, words, and feelings was on a frequency of abundance, You could never see lack. You could never taste lack. I don't give a damn if you made all the wrong mistakes. It still wouldn't happen for you. So it's like somebody who have a mindset of lack and limitation, yet they in the physical, they are literally doing everything right to get wealth, but they still can't get it. This is why people are mad and crazy and going crazy, because they feel like they're doing everything to deserve what they think they deserve, but they can't get it. So it's like, damn, I'm doing this and this, I'm doing everything right, but I'm still not getting what I feel I deserve. You must stop and say, well, God damn, if I ain't getting it, then I must be doing something wrong. Because you try hard and you die hard. When you try hard, you die hard. There's nothing to fucking try. You have faith in what you want, and that's it. Let the universe do the rest. Rearrange itself to bring you the good. You don't have to get out there flipping and turning bricks over and doing all that crazy shit. You do what you can. You don't do nothing that's hard out of your way. You do what you can, and the rest will be done by the Most High. But you have to do your part. What stops us from doing our part is the fear of not believing that God got the rest for us. So we worry about the parts we can't do. We worry about what we don't got instead of taking what we have, taking what we could do and doing our part and not worrying about what you can't do. Don't worry about what you don't got. That's a waste of energy. So waste of God power.
Well, I'm not that dude that worries. I
Oh,
don't worry about what I
but you wouldn't be on this phone with me if you was that dude that worried. We wouldn't even be having this conversation because I don't listen.
Everything that you're saying right now is the same things that I think, the same things that I preach to people, and I'm looked upon foolishly. So what I do is say to myself, I don't speak, I don't tell nobody nothing, and I let them rock. Now, I'm not showing and proving where you can see the results in me, but that's from the outside looking in. But if you can see me from where I see things, you see this progress.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
honestly, it's not moving fast enough for me, but low motion is a whole lot better than no motion.
That's it. All you have to do is just analyze self. Remember, the greatest thing you could do. See, you got to understand too, because a lot of people get caught up with this God stuff, right? The carnal mind cannot serve God. In fact, the carnal mind is enmity to God. The carnal mind. You cannot serve, is enmity to God, and you cannot serve God with the carnal mind. God is no respecter of persons, so it don't matter. Like you could feed all the homeless people, never curse, be a nun. It don't matter. You are in no higher graces than a homeless man on the corner begging for money. You're in no higher graces because there's nothing you can do in this physical realm to save you or put you in God's graces. This is all in the Bible. This is scripture. However, there's one thing you can do that God wants you to do. He wants you to meditate. He wants you to shut down the five senses from looking outward and turn them inward. He wants you to come into the kingdom. He wants you to go to church, not the church built by the hands of man. He wants you to enter the church that wasn't built by the hands of man. No sounds of hammers banging and none of that. He's not talking about that physical church that people run into and all that. He wants you to enter within yourself, see with the single eye.
Yo, you know I'm loving you right now, right?
Have a seat at the right hemisphere of the brain and see who you find, what you find. Tap into the greatest source of all. It's within you. We search outside of ourselves for everything and we never get it. We never find it. People out here miserable, hurt, delusional, going crazy. Why? Everybody. See, misery comes from expectations. Your wants. So you got to want and expect nothing from no one but the source. See, I get everything from the source. A person couldn't let me down because I don't expect nothing from you. And if I get something good, I appreciate it. I reciprocate the appreciation, but I don't expect anything good from anyone but myself. I don't expect love from anyone but myself. I don't expect understanding from anyone but myself. But me living like that, all I do is attract love, understanding. So I appreciate it, but it's never like I need it from outside of me. No, I bring love where I go.
You keep yourself available to receive.
That's it.
That's
You should never go searching for nothing, because the greatest thing you could ever find is within you. The only place you should ever be searching is within yourself. And then you attract what's in you outside of you. You manifest and attract everything that you are to you. So if you're attracting hateful people, you need to check yourself. You need to check your thoughts, your words, and your feelings. And these are the reasons why you are attracting these negative things outside of yourself to you. But people think, oh, it ain't nothing going on inside of them. They just judge and condemn everything outside of themselves and blame everything outside of themselves. And they don't get nowhere in life. And then they become mad and bitter and vengeful and hateful against the world. They have nothing but negative shit to say about the world, about the life and the things in it. That's because that's you. Everybody you meet is really you. Every situation you encounter is a frequency, a reflection of what's going on within you. And until we understand that, we will not be able to control life. And last but not least, life is a self-fulfilling prophecy in that it's like if you see somebody and you say, oh, this guy's an asshole, or he's that, right? And then you encounter this guy and he is the asshole that you said he would be. And then what do you say after? See, I knew it. Life is always a self-fulfilling prophecy. And that's what fucks people up, because everything they put energy on, it comes back exactly as that. And they say, damn, I knew it. So a female, she meet a guy. She start thinking and wondering if he cheating. He ain't present no evidence of him cheating, but you sitting there for hours and just in your head thinking of negative shit that could happen. Or what if this, or what if that? And then when it happens, what she say? See, I knew it. But she never think that she was the one who manifested and attracted it into her own material reality by putting her thoughts, her words, and her feelings on that frequency for it to manifest in her material reality. Nothing could exist in your material reality if you don't hold them frequencies within you. And that's fact. So all we're going to do is tune into ourselves. We're going to shut out the outside world just to get rid of a lot of the noise and extra shit going on. And we're going to tune into the signal, which is within us. When we tap in within us, then we attract abundance outside of us. You hear me? That's it. Ain't nothing left to do but do the work and keep positive energy. And when that negative shit arises, you get it up out the kingdom real quick. Keep the kingdom clean. See, it ain't my job to protect the world and keep negativity out the world. It's my job to keep negative energy out of me. I got to protect the kingdom. I ain't got to protect nothing or no one else but what's inside of me. Because when that become tarnished, then I become tarnished. And then I become like the negative things in the world. You start justifying why you could talk down, talk crazy, talk bad, be toxic, you know, because the world will hurt you. Now you feel like you have the right to hurt.
Right. And you know what? You just spoke confirmation to me, bro, because I noticed since I moved out here, all my Brooklyn mentality and attitude, I attempted to transform. And somebody came to the job accusing me of something that I had to deal with the work I did on the outside. He came to the job and pressed me. And I'm talking to him softly, kindly, smoothly, and telling him to be easy. And I put my hand on his shoulder like a brotherly hold. And he made now he OG, but watch this. He goes, you can't be doing that. I'm like, what? You put your hand on me. Don't you know I've been in the service? So I'm like, I'm over here talking soft and kind, and you keep changing over to this roughness.
Right.
Like you trying to do me something. I didn't say that to him. But I'm like, bro, ease up. That's not what I'm about. But I'm thinking in my mind, if you was in the service, the moment I put my hand on your shoulder, if you felt threat from me, I should have been on the floor.
Right.
So what are you telling me this for? I think you cared about me to get me fired from the job, so I ain't say nothing. I'm still smiling and looking at him like we could. Now I went to the job where I was going to do the work for him, right? And I did a freebie for him. I ain't asked for nothing.
Right.
I fixed the shit, and he wasn't there. He told me he was going to be there. He wasn't there. I had to go because I had to go take care of family and do other work.
Right.
And I told the lady that runs the place, I said, listen, the man came up to my job and pressed me in a way that I wasn't too happy with. Let him know he cannot do that again because it will not turn out the same way. My job knows that if a customer comes up to me, I'm gonna take off the apron and I'm gonna come outside and I'm gonna introduce them to something.
Mm-hmm.
They know that because I already had a run-in with 2 people already that was trying to stay after hours where nobody's paying attention, take something and run out. Listen, the register is closed. Your money's no good. I got money. I said the register's closed. Your money's no good. So whether you got money or not, you got to go.
Right.
He approached me, bro.
Mm.
When he walked toward me, I took one step, a half a step back, and put myself in an angle of defense and had both my hands in the air. And I'm looking at him in a way that I was looking through him, bro. And I swear you, if he threw one hand, it was going to be mine. I was looking for it. I was waiting for it. I was being patient, and I was actually in this Bruce Lee mode, bro. It was crazy. He looked at me. He stopped. He said, and just ran out the fucking place. I turned around, half the store is behind me in a triangle motion, bro. And they're over there behind me, waiting to see what would happen with the arms folded.
Wow.
I see them have my back. I said, oh, shit. Y'all have my back.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't nothing going on out there with you, bro. Nah, not you. I'm like, oh, that is cool shit. Last week, the security apprehended somebody. Shit with little left field, he got distracted and got caught by the person he apprehended. Nobody helped. One of the dudes came up with a phone and started videotaping it.
But nobody helped.
How come he got the people videotaping him getting knocked the fuck out, but my people was in a triangle formation behind me waiting to see the results of me fucking a nigga up? What's the difference?
Seniority, baby boy.
Seniority? He worked there before me.
Down me, he got seniority. He probably earned it. It ain't just time, baby. You gotta be that nigga. You know, you gotta be likable, you gotta be relatable, like the people gotta fuck with you.
They like him. He's a good dude.
Cause trust me, my seniority be I get seniority above motherfuckers who been there longer.
I hear you.
You know, it's just, you know, like I feel like this. Life gonna give you you. Life is gonna give you.
Come to think of it, I had that in lockup. I was in lockup for smoking. I got caught with a bunch of bud and I was smoking, just taking out the garbage. I was just taking out the garbage and I got caught with it. And I wound up in lockup. Long story short, one of these Spanish dudes was like just vibing with me. And people would come in and we ask questions about what you got locked up for. And 99% of everybody in there got locked up for smoking bud, right? And everybody said they finished their bud, they got it all. By the time the cops got there, they saw residue, they saw this. Some people had bags in them with bud in it, and whatever. But they all smoked their bud. One dude came in, right?